Alright, first and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS that rule well. And a salutation, sincere salutation to the hopeful elect out there that's tuning in, waiting for the return of our Lord Yahushua to throw down evil and wickedness across the four corners and righteousness to be brought back on the earth, which is verily needed in these times. And as you see, why black single mothers can't be trusted. I'm gonna let the video play, and I'm gonna just bring this quick precept out. You know, what we see here in Babylon, aka America, is truly the doings of evil and wickedness, and why the law, statutes, commandments have to be instilled on this earth. What you see is one reason why the Lord has to destroy America. And when the law, statute, commandment is not a judgment is not made expedient due to wickedness, and you just pretty much allow things to happen. I mean, I'm talking about detrimental things happen and allow detrimental things to rock and play out. This can cause people into trauma and severe pain and mental issues that can't be pretty much reversed. And that's why certain laws, statutes, and commandments in the scriptures, they were punishable by death. As you clearly see, as the scripture says, Proverbs 25:28, a man that has no ruler over his spirit is like a city with no walls. All types of wicked and demonic thoughts can come in, and you'll walk in that path, or you would direct thy paths in that manner. Thus said, man, there's some fucking weird people up, man. And they got the nerve to put four, I believe it says Ephesians 4:32. People are bugged the fuck out, man. But back to the point, I'm going to let the video rock, and I'm going to bring this scripture out.
Let's go ahead. Says, he confronts his...
And the channel is the Crimson Cure. She goes in to, the women, so-called black women here in America. And these things have been clearly talked about for many years and, generation about how the nigger woman has become bugged out. It's weird. Yo, that's a fucking man with a dress. Yo, these people are fucking weird, man. Shalaki, man. Fucking America, Babylon. Damn, yo. These fucking people are weird, man. Back to the lesson, man. Shalaki. But channel, you see it here, the Crimson Cure. She goes into Jake's, the so-called nigger woman, and her dysfunction here in America and what she has been reduced to. I'll let the video play.
Child's mother, after a DNA test proves he wasn't the father of his 11-year-old son. So this is more than a decade. And I want you to listen closely. Okay, here we go.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got a DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test. Yep.
One thing I can actually attest to or say something at, if any bros is having any kids on this side, I would really heavily advise to get a DNA test there when the baby is born. One hint, right? If a woman is calm, the baby might be yours. But if a woman don't understand and gets angry and she kicking a bitch, hustling and fighting, the baby might not be yours, man. But overall, get a DNA test done. It's very important these times. We living in wicked times.
I need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Well, where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me? What's up is why you care more about me going through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated than me finding out that our son is not really my son and that he has a different father. I sure have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean that absolutely matters? Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did? You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me? You've been sitting here lying to me for 11?
See, and this is how you know we're coming into a time where it's almost up. It's almost at the end. Because, see, a lot of things are coming. Hey, like the scripture says, that what has happened in the dark shall come to the light. The thing that Esau have done on this earth is really, is unraveling. The pain, the dysfunction, the fake education, the fake college, the agendas that Esau pushed on our parents, the trauma, the atrocities, the religions, the divisionists, the breaking up of our neighborhoods. See, all this is coming to light of what this fucking devil did. And this is what you get. This is what you get. Women not being women. Women are not being taught to be wives. Women are just taught to be harlots and whores and sluts and use their fucking pussy or this sense of being happy all the time to some certain degree. And then this shit is causing dysfunction, And see, these women are being exposed. See, at one time, women were angels. Women were delicate. Women could do no wrong. But the times is coming where these women are being exposed, and this is how you know we are at the end.
Of course I love him, but you guys can't stay. You can't stay here anymore.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It's not my problem. 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 You can't stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I don't know. It's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. You care more about me going through your phone.
Now,
that's that. This is Salaki. Sirach 23, and I'm gonna start at 22. So it says, the same is true of a woman. Matter of fact, let me get the point. It goes into sexual sins. So it's just going down. The same is true of a woman who is unfaithful to her husband and presents him with a child by another man. In the first place, she has broken the law of the Most High. That's the law on adultery. See, another thing too, man. This whole, the law on age is wrong, incorrect. The real meaning of marriage is incorrect. And all these little terms and keywords, my boo thing, my babe, my side babe, my sidekick, my man, my woman, my all these little code names that our people have become with, and they do to music as well. Music, so-called hip hop, reggaeton has really, caused a lot of trauma and dysfunction in amongst the way how people, conduct themselves. But the whole meaning of marriage haven't been taught to us, man. So a woman to be like, oh, he ain't my husband, so I'm just. But even if a man went and did the way of the American route of marriage, these women still go out there and commit adultery. But the thing about it, these women are Esau pretty much used these women to bring in and to usher in the new world order and cause the dysfunction of these women in the family and broke up the family. That was one of the main agendas for him to bring in and usher in the new world order, was the destroying of the family. And it took these women's minds and allowed them to gave them license to commit adultery and be a whore, to bring in all this dysfunction. And as a dude, he said he gonna throw the bitch out in the fucking child, which he ought to. Fuck out of here. That's not his child. I mean, then that woman, she'll tell that boy, oh, it's his fault. So that little boy will have a disdain for him, and not, man. Think about it. This society has allowed these women to sit there and lie and live with a lie to their fucking grave, and there's no repercussion or consequences. And so we're living in good times, man, because the Lord has to, start judging these fucking women. Enough's enough with this, this fucking, all this adultery, all this whoredom. And a lot of jakes are, if you just out and about, you in the gym somewhere, or at the park somewhere, you'll come across some men talking about the them getting passports, or them just getting fed up with this fucking society, man. So it says, in the second place, she has wronged her husband, and in the third place, she has made a whore of herself by committing adultery and bearing the child of a man not her husband. Yeah, and these women aren't even being called whores and sluts anymore. They're being called boss bitches and, another thing, these code names. The children will suffer for her sins. See, so that boy that she, lied to say that was the dude's, now he's going to be no place to stay. He's going to be hit this place and that place and this place and that place. Because, again, these bitches don't give a fuck. They give a fuck about the moment. They don't give a fuck about the future. They don't take no consideration on their actions. They just care about that happy shit that their fucking mothers done taught them. So it says, and that's the thing. A lot of the things that these children go through is because of these mothers, man. It says, the children will suffer for her sin. They were not able to find a place in society or establish families, because what did Esau give out a license for, or assistance to? To live in the projects, live on Section 8, to get government funding, and all this breeds dysfunction and laziness and non-responsibility. So that's why the term has been coming out on how these single mothers are fucking raising up degenerates, man. And by the time the son grows up, he's still a fucking boy. The nigga could be 30-some years old, 40 years old, and he's still got a mindset of a little boy. And these daughters, their daughters are raised or will grow up to be in their 30s and their 40s. And these bitches then got a bag of fucking, well, I'm not gonna say that, but these women that have a body count of a restaurant seat. So it says, she herself will be brought before the assembly and permanently disgraced. There will be a curse on her memory. And after she is gone, everyone will realize that nothing is better than fearing the Lord. Nothing is sweeter than keeping his commandments, man. So that's pretty much it, man. This is something real quick. Yeah, man, this society's through. This is what's going on a widespread. A lot of things are being made manifest, and a lot of things are coming to light. But with that, hey, shalom.